paint review. This is the first part. Painted it. Came out stupid good. So I'm covering the color, but I'm not gonna play around. You guys wanna see the color? Ooh. It's blue. This is basically like the Marina blue. It's very similar, it's not the exact one. But I wanted to do this color because the NA Marina blue is like my favorite Miata. I've always wanted a Marina blue, but they either cost a lot or they're beat up. I just can't find a good deal and stuff. So, got this Miata. Why not make it into the color I've always wanted? Boom, look at that. That came out so good. First thing I'm gonna paint are things that painters wouldn't paint. So, paint it inside the gas cap. Next I'm gonna paint around where the trunk seals. And I'm also gonna paint this, the door jamb. And normally these get left. People forget about them. And it looks very crappy once you open the door and you're like, oh, it was that color? If it was black, I wouldn't do this probably. But red is kind of obvious. So, first thing, already painted. And next thing I'm gonna paint is the trunk lid area. I'm warming it up, got the paint ready. It's gonna be blue. Boom. That is beautiful. It's so close to Marina blue. Yeah, so far, coming out pretty freaking good. Ta-da! This might be it for today. So painted the trunk. It's definitely not perfect, but the bottom of the trunk is painted. And the water well for the trunk has been painted too. Coming along. This doesn't have to be perfect at all. It just looks better to have some blue instead of a red. And the gas cap, not bad. But as you can see, I obviously got overspray over here. But I'll be fixing that. Once it's dry, I can close the trunk, sand it again, and start painting the whole car. Something else I have to do, paint the door jambs. So I painted the hard stuff already. Like under here, that's all dust. And under the trunk, painted that. Came out pretty good. I want to paint the things that people don't normally paint. That's done. It looks pretty damn good. Now, one of the only things left is the door jamb. So today, taking off plastic trims, gonna mask it up and paint it. So first, I'm gonna take some of this dust off. Pretty damn dusty. I forgot to film it, but it's clean under there. It's not as dusty. Sweet. Next thing to do, taking off some trim pieces and masking up a little bit of the interior. Let's remove that trim. Alright, so I got the trim out, I cleaned it. Next thing I want to do real quick, I don't like this. I tightened that screw a little bit. Now for here, got a little solution for that. Got a little soft tapper with a little washer. We're just gonna sand it. And that washer should lock it in place. No, something going on. Oh shit. There you go. Center home. Look at that. Now, only this thing's a little bit loose. Let's see if I can tighten that more. I tightened it a little bit more. Honestly. And I noticed this one here too. Oh, wow. See, somebody did it too. Look at that. Ooh, I was not the only one with that idea. But mine is actually better. All right, let's put one more in there. Ended up putting that back in and tightening it. That shelf tapper is doing good. That's tight. Look at that. If you hold it here, it's pretty nice. You grab this handle, make some farting sounds, but Dude, pretty happy with that. This is much better than it being a sloppy dick. And that hole, we're gonna cover it up. There you go. Put some electrical tape. Much better than looking at a hole. I masked all the trim. I missed that spot, never mind. Right now, taking off the door hinge and this little delete. I suck at filming, but masked up the car, and after I masked it, started painting. Came out pretty decent, not bad. How to paint that, I don't want to see red. Well, there's some red there. Update, this came out dry and oh man, it is so beautiful. But windshield is masked, now I gotta mask this. The rear is masked. I cleaned up already. So, in the meantime, we're gonna put the door hinges on. Now let's see how it looks. Not bad. That's so cool. And then this, I'll undo that later. I don't want it to turn out like this. Whoever did that. Now we can remove all this masking tape because I'm done painting over here. Try to mask the trim like that. Now when you open the door, that is so cool. Now we can remove all this and put that trim back on. I'm so glad I masked the dash. I didn't want the dash to turn blue. I gotta say, I'm pretty proud of myself. Yeah. Not bad, dude. Now, that is red, but it's okay. This will cover that. Well, it'll be together now. Wow. The vision is coming. I love it so much. That's cool. And no overspray. The seats look good. The dash, nothing's blue. That is awesome. I suck at filming, but this side of the door has been painted. Masked up the the vents and the tags. This is freaking sick to me. It looks so cool. I can see the vision. Okay, now this side. So, we're gonna fix this handle. We're gonna remove that trim. So let's get to it. So first thing we're doing, fixing that. So there's a hole there, there's nothing really to mount to. And there's a bolt in here. Yeah, look at that, wood screw. So I want to put a shelf tapper in here with a washer and see if we can tighten these things more. So sloppy, and just like that, good. This one came out too good. That bolt, that wood screw is actually able to get tightened. This one, nice and tight. That, not bad. It doesn't make any creepy, cranky sounds. That is awesome. And now I can put this little guy in. Super happy with that. Okay, hope you guys know I hate masking, but there you go. All masked up. Looking good. See, it's ready to be painted, but before I do that, gotta clean it. Once it's clean, it'll be painted. Alright, so here's level 4. After. There you go. Been painted. Not bad. I feel like I could have done better, but this works. As long as you don't notice any more red. That's all I care about. I'm glad I got this out of the way. I've been neglecting and been trying to avoid doing this because this is very time consuming. Took me so long to do this. But now I can do the fun parts. I'm gonna leave this alone, let it sit, let it dry overnight. Next thing I can do is put some body filler. So let's go get it. How bad am I at filming? Terrible. But body filler has been applied. Pretty happy with it. When I sand it tomorrow, should come out smooth. And here's a little tip I can give you guys. Mine was covered in body filler and it was hard. So I had to clean it up with an angle grinder. Pretty dumb, but for that not to happen, see that? There's blue tape on it. Now we can take off this tape. There you go. It's good as new. Grab here. Look at that. Instead of buying a new one all the time or cleaning it with an angle grinder, this works. There's still a little bit left, but you know what I mean. This is pretty good. I think that might be it for this video. Got the door jambs painted. The doors are also painted. Body filler has been applied. Painted under the trunk. The trunk has been painted. Look pretty cool. Nice and blue. We fixed the door handles. These are in place. They're not like crappy like before. And we also did the other side. This was freaking annoying. I'm glad it's done. Oh yeah, we also fixed the door handle on this side too. Hell yeah, dude. This car's coming along so good. Stay tuned for the next one.